420. Come smoke a little weed. I figured y'all would want to join in. So we did try to get out there and do a few things on the camp, which didn't work out so well. It's too windy. Really too windy. So I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what we get done probably tomorrow. But today's range night, so we'll be at the range. I'll try to take a couple of videos there. I know I don't have service there, so I'm not going to be able to do a live stream, but I'll do a couple of videos at least. But that's about it. Everybody kind of took off. The crowd's gone, so it's just me. I was relaxing in the trailer, getting away from all this wind, and sitting down trying to figure out exactly some plans and some ideas of what we can start working on this coming week. Of course, most of you have seen I've got a few more boards and stuff, which we're gonna start putting the rails up for the walls, and try to get ready to start that. And I think I'm gonna start digging the pool area in front of the movie screen. I'm not sure if you know about that idea yet, but we were gonna dig out a pool. We're gonna see if it works. It's gonna be at the end of the waterfall area, but right there where I'm putting the projector screen for movie nights, we're gonna try to do a pool that once it's all built, it's gonna be an indoor little pool out area. But I think we're gonna start on that this week. That and an idea that had been brought to my attention was we're toying with the notion of calling it a hippie closet or something like that. We're going to put a closet over here in the corner of the camp once we start putting the walls up, and a rather large walk-in closet. And we're just going to start storing clothes in there for people that travel through that happen to come and stay here at the camp and stuff. If they need something, they get it. If they have extra, they put something in there. One of them kind of ordeals. Mainly, we got a bunch of clothes donated to us today, and it was giving us the idea that we can do that. It's the same as they've already got it in the slabs at Pick and Pull, which is a lot bigger than what I'm talking about doing. I'm just talking about just a little small closet for people that pass through if they need a jacket or if they need a t-shirt or socks or whatever. If it's in there, we have it. They can get it. And someone else actually gave me the idea of a Christian-based library. So we've been talking about that one, me and a couple of the others here in the camp, and we haven't quite figured out exactly how that would be able to be done without being offensive towards anybody or anything, because I don't know, I guess as long as it's understood that it is a learning library, then, you know, we're going to build a small room with bookcases and, you know, not a whole bunch of books, not by any means anything close to the library that already exists here, but just a small one that specializes in just religions. Because, you know, it doesn't need to be really big or anything, and it's strictly for, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. A message come across there and kind of threw me off there. Just trying to put that wasn't good at all. Anyhow, what I was saying, I got sidetracked and got lost. You know, y'all could comment and help me on the way. What was I talking about? Anyway, honestly, I think anybody in their in whatever faith you're in my particular belief, and the way that I believe, and the group that this world likes to label everything as, is the Christian believes that you should seek out your own salvation. Well, according to the Bible, that is what it says, and that's what I believe. And in seeking out your own salvation, that means to find the truth in the matter. And honestly, you really have to look at the other religions, and you don't have to believe them. You don't have to agree with them. You really don't even have to understand it. But as long as you have a general knowledge of it, then you are better able to seek out your own salvation, in which the King James Version of the Bible tells me. And that's another reason why I'm kind of unorthodox in a lot of ways, I believe. But anyway, the idea of the library to expand your mind is definitely been an idea that we're playing around with. We've actually got an idea of where to put it and everything. So that may be coming up also. That'll be interesting. Well, that's odd. I got 2 people watching, but I got 3 likes. The likes are never really over the people watching. I bet you Mike's doing his, ain't he? Oh no. You don't think I was trying to steal his people. Anyway, tonight's range night. We're not gonna talk about that again. We just talked about that. Yeah, I got a little too high. I'm pretty stoned. And I'm kind of anxious to get up to the range and listen to some music and things like that. I really love it up there. It's really neat. The music, you don't really have to like it, but it has a way of getting to you. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. If you don't like the particular song or anything, when you come up here and somebody's got more guts than you do and can get up there and try it. I mean, I honestly, I believe I got the guts to get up there and try it, but I know I don't sing worth the crap, so that's like, I don't want to really waste anybody's time. But they get up there, and time after time, it doesn't matter whether anybody looks down on them or looks bad at them or anything else, or you can look at or they can look at us and tell that we don't like the song or whatever. That none of that matters. They're going to get up there and do it every week faithfully. And that's more heart and soul and music than anything. It may be other people's songs. Some of them's not. Some of the songs aren't their own, but it doesn't matter. They have more heart and soul into that type of music than anything. The type of music that is just done, it's freestyle. It's nothing but pure talent. And it's a beautiful thing. You ever get a chance to come here, make sure you're here on a Saturday night when the range is open for the talent part of it. Now they have bands on Friday and other days, not sure exactly when, but they have bands, and the bands are pretty good, and they're great nights to go. But Saturday nights after sundown, when all the slabbers are there, that's when it becomes a party, and it's really nice. It's really neat. Everybody is laughing, dancing, joking around. Sometimes fighting. It does, but you have more happy people running around than anything. And it's really fun. I love it. I have, like I've told y'all before, I've been here 8 months, and it wasn't too long after I got here that I knew this place was just right. And alright, hey Tommy, glad to see your toothache is better. Mike is a good man, and he encourages people to subscribe to your channel, and I will come on every day. Alright. Put a thumbs up for us. Yeah, Mike is a really cool guy. I get the privilege of knowing him behind the scenes. Y'all see him in front of the camera, and I did, bossy. Okay. But I get the privilege of knowing him behind the scenes, not when he's trying to even walk you around as a tour and everything else, just as him himself. And he is a really good dude, really good. Me and him might not agree on a lot of things, and we butt heads every now and then. There's things I do he don't like, and there's things he does I don't like at times. You just think differently, but it's with different people, and we're neighbors, and we're gonna be friends. Although usually when he gets really, yes, the treehouse is near the Goonies. When he gets upset and somebody gets, or is taking advantage of him or anything, and he runs them out of their camp, I usually end up when they come down here. We call them the Goonie Rejects. They come down here. I've learned my lesson about that. Trust me. If that man can't handle you in his camp, yeah, there really ain't no point in coming down here, because it lasts for a little while and then that's it. Now, I've got quite a few people that come in and out. They're travelers and stuff, but they come in at their own deal. They didn't come from down at the Goonies. So, with that being said, we have disagreed in the past about things and stuff, and he, I wouldn't tell him I said so, but actually he's been right most of the time, because when I disagreed with him, it was because I'm thinking he's been an asshole for kicking somebody out, and then I ended up with him down here, and I was a lot more lenient, and the next thing I know, I got shit on. So he said, they're like, tried to tell you. And so I figured out he's but yeah, we made very good friends. We shortly after we got here, he helped us out. We started out in the tree next door and stuff. But anyhow, and now it's just waiting on time to get ready to go to the range, I guess. And figure out what we're gonna put on. Where I think, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna wear a bright safety vest. We got a bunch of clothes donated to us today, and I got bright green long sleeve shirts for this winter, and construction crew type vest. I got two of them. I got that and an orange one. So I don't know. I thought it might look funny if I just wear that reflective vest up, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I will. Feels like it's going to be a cold evening this evening, though. It's going to be fun. Yeah, the walk up there is the best. That is, let's see, a mile and a half up to the mountain, and another, I'd say it's every bit of about 2.5 miles. Something like that. So it's a pretty good little walk to get up there. But it's so cool. You get Either you end up walking the whole way and you get plenty of that one-on-one quiet time with your maker, and yes, I do ride with the Goonies when they go. If they're going, yeah, I'll definitely jump in with them. But either you walk and you enjoy your time with your maker and just pray and meditate or whatever you do, and it goes for a very enjoying walk, or somebody usually ends up picking you up, and then you either get to talk to a friend that you haven't talked to in a little while if you already know them, and if you don't know them, then you get to meet new people. So it's all a plus. 2 miles of walking one way, I don't mind. But yeah, if Mike's going, he doesn't go all the time, and I understand. But I like to try to go all the time. But then again, I love music. This is the most that I have ever sat in one day and haven't listened to very much music, and mainly because I've either been on the phone with Selena or I've been on video with y'all. Trust me, if I can get if the wind wasn't blowing, I'd be out there and I'd have the radio on. I really don't care what Facebook says about it, because if it's on a radio station, they can't make me or ask me to pay for anything. I heard about that stuff with Mike. That just kind of blew my mind. I guess somebody didn't like the music in the background and wanted to be a butt. Which, I guess, whatever, but people do that a lot, they make other people suffer because they're not happy about something. And you know what, you tune into one of these things and I'm playing Christian music. Well, why get butthurt about it? If you don't want to hear it, just log out, and same way with him. He's playing 80s music. You don't like 80s music, all you listen to is country. Well, log into somebody that's playing country. Instead, they want to get butthurt about it and go to, I think the new term is trolling or whatever. Is that right? Alright, did you go to the water meeting today? I knew nothing about the water meeting today. I have never been told about the water meeting. Every time they have one, nobody tells me about it until after. I guess anybody that knows me knows I'm very opinionated, and I'm probably going to give you a long-winded answer for what I think about something. And then at the end, look at you and say, well, whatever you think, I don't care. And walk off. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But they always tell me right after the meeting. So does anybody know what happened at the meeting? Come on. Y'all brought it up. I mean, does anybody know a chance what happened? Are they going to turn the water back on so people can quit hiding the fact that they're getting water anywhere else anyway? That's another one of those. I didn't understand that one either. What was the point in turning the water off? Knowing, I mean, we're not idiots out here. We're smart enough to if anything, we got more sense than most people in a city, because people that are in a house and growing up in a house all the time, most of them don't know that there is other ways of getting water. I'm not saying anything bad about that. I mean, to each their own. It's all in a matter of what you've learned and what you haven't. But nevertheless, they think we're dumb enough that because you stop us from getting free water at the community center, that was going to stop us from having fresh water. Nah. No. You put any man, woman, I'm saying that mankind, you put any person in a dire situation, any person, and no matter how bad this situation is, somebody's going to show you something remarkable. They're going to come up with something. I mean, we were looking into filters and all kinds of stuff. I've got some ideas for filters that blow your mind now. But I worked for a company, J.S. Herring, out of Athens, Tennessee. Really good people. They build water plants and stuff, and I was a supervisor on their crews. And I ran their heavy equipment and was building filtration systems in these big water treatment plants. I've been trying to figure out how to get one of these big tanks, and I mean big systems, like huge, into a little bitty system like that. That's my only, but I think I've got it figured out. I just haven't had the material to make it yet. But nevertheless, I mean, they're gonna figure out a way around that. Well, I see there's at least 3 people in the world that likes to listen to me aimlessly talk. Sorry, guys. You gotta find the humor in it. It was just 4:20. It was time to smoke some weed. It's about the only reason I could think to turn it on there. I really like this YouTube live thing. I'm gonna try to keep it going and as long as I can, and let y'all see it from a different standpoint. See it from a different view. It's the best way to do it. You gotta look at everything from every different view you can think of. About control. Okay. Hi, babe. About control, yep. Definitely about control. Anyway. Well, the number's increasing. I got 5 people. Alright. Anyhow, I'm gonna get ready and try to find something to do until it's time for the range. It's way too windy outside, and not unless y'all want to hear me just ramble for a while. I don't know. I need to go and find out if Mike is definitely going to the range, so I know if I got a ride. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and check in on them. So, guys, I'll see y'all here in a little while. Let's see. Sawyer filters. Huh. Okay, sewer filters, good. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at those filters. Thanks for the ideas, and we shall see y'all later. Love y'all. God bless.